Good morning, brothers. Welcome to our Brown Bag Gentleman. My name is Scott, and today's shave is with Barrister and Mann Nordost, which is a nice smoked orange scented soap, and the razor, not cheap by any means, but a wonderful razor, an adjustable razor from Blacklands called the Osprey. So yes, this adjusts 1 to 9. You'll see that I've got it set on, let's see if you can see that. I've got it set on 5. Now, I was shaving with this on 6, and I've actually knocked it down one, just with a little mishap that I've had, so I've been making it a little bit milder on my face here. And we'll go over that in a minute here too, but this razor is very nice, and I'm looking forward to this soap as well. The smell is phenomenal. Just FYI, just straight off the puck here. I took the seal off it already because I wanted to smell it. It smells like fresh orange with a light little smokiness. So it's not overly done smokiness. Light, it's a hint of smokiness, but that smells like a fresh orange, and it smells, but it concentrated. So there's this nice, significant orange scent here. So yes, looking forward to this. But let me pause and wash the face. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Just washed the face here with Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Pre-Shave Soap Cube. Love that side. Nice big 3-inch cube, size cube thereabouts. Lasts me a good year. So yeah, like that, a freshly washed face. So now let's take care of business. Got my empty copper bowl here. This is what do you call, who makes this? Copper bowl. Sorry, it's escaping me. It'll be down below in the notes. I'm just brain cramping right now who makes this. But yeah, copper bowl. And I've got a metal handled brush here that we'll show you in a minute. But first we're gonna load that soap. So let me just take the cap off. Put that aside. Oh, nice orangey scent here in the middle of winter time here in mid-February. And I like to take the back of my little spoon, little dollar store spoon, and I put a little extra bend in it there. And that looks, that's almond size-ish, thereabouts. So that's what it looks like after the fact. Let me put that down. Put that in the bowl for a minute. Of course, I need to put the cap back on this sample because this sample goes in my pile for the giveaway. Once I get enough of them, when I get a dozen or so, it'll be giveaway time. So there's that. Now I'm just pushing off the spoon. Set my spoon aside so I can wash it afterwards because it's always a clean spoon. And I'm just mushing. It's very soft soap. This is very soft. What they call it, croapy soap, creamy croapy type soap. Comes out of a little container. Comes in a puck, but it is very soft, easy to smush. It's not hard at all. It's not like if you see something called like triple milled, those are the really hard soaps. This is not that. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna wipe off the rest of my thumb. Just washing off my thumb here in the sink. I've got warm water here in the sink. I did go back to filling the sink. I just like doing that. It's like I tried to just not do it and fill in the sink, but I just prefer it. So yeah, I went back to it. So you do what you want. So I've got there. Now I'm going to put some water in here. And how we put water in, how we add water to dip my hand in the sink and just splash that in there. That's like not even a half a teaspoon. Now let's give it another one. We're going to go 2 of these. There we go. Now we got like, how much water is that? I'd call that like 3/4 of a teaspoon in there. Swish it around, get it on top of that soap. Let that sit aside for a minute. Because now I want to grab out the brush. The brush is 2 different products here, so let me just give it 2 shakes here first. Shake, shake, there we go. I don't know if you can see it, I know I don't have it upright. I'm trying to show it in the light here. I'm trying to get the reflection. But this is a Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements aluminum handle, and it comes with different colored rings. I put an orange ring in there if you can see that. Kind of because this is kind of matches my truck, which is silver truck with orange accents. Yeah, that's kind of what I did. But the knot is an AP Shave Co Sinbad knot to fit this, and I don't remember what size that is. I'm going to say that's probably a 24 millimeter knot in there just by eyeballing it. I'm just guessing. But we got enough water in there. We got like 3/4 teaspoon in there. I've only shaken this twice. I did not squeeze it out. And 250 swirls. Let's get started. Okay, there's the first 50, and it started foaming up right off the bat. These Barrister and Mann soaps kind of tend to do that. Another 50. Okay, that's 100 swirls in, and most of the soap is off the middle of the bottom. You can't really tell looking in there probably, but it is. And it's building into the brush nicely, which is what I want to see. I'm more concerned what's in here than what's in here, but there's starting to be a lot in here. So another 50. Okay, let's look what it's looking like. Okay, so now this is getting to be more like foam and less like frothy soap. So, and that's what I'm looking for. And that's why I do 250. I do the 250 to be consistent. Sometimes it's more than I need. Sometimes maybe I could go a little bit farther. It depends on the brand. But I always do like 250 just to give you a sense for yourself if you would do less or more, that type of thing. So yeah, I can get comments on it, but that's why I do it. So we're 150 in. We got 100 more to go, 50 more at a time. So let me just scoot that down the middle and let's start. Okay, there we go. Now we're 200 swirls in. And truthfully, I could probably stop now. It's getting peaky and all that. But I do 250, so another 50 for good measure. And there, of course, is lots of soap. Very peaky, very wonderful now. 250, I'm very satisfied with the performance so far. The soap lathered up well in my lather bowl. Captain's Choice, that's the name of the bowl. It escaped me in the beginning there, but it's a Captain's Choice copper shave bowl. And they have two styles. This is the rolled lip one, and they have one that's the lip is not rolled. And you'll see what I mean if you go on to any of those shaving supply place houses and look for it, you'll see it. Probably most of them carry it. Oops. I did just lather up underneath my nose. I don't plan on shaving there today because I've got some razor burn right here, right up close to this, because I was trying to avoid the little ingrown whisker that I had here, which is since, taken care of and it's healing. But going around it, I caused myself razor burns. So I'm going to let that be today. It's Saturday. I don't have to. I'm not going anywhere in public per se, other than the drugstore probably. So I don't care if I got scraggy whiskers under my nose. So trying to pull that off of there. My nose, and good enough. There we go. See, I don't want to shave the mustache area today. So now let's look at this razor here. Now I'll get a little water on it. Let me wipe that off. Oh, it's very gorgeous. It's got a brass insert into that hollowed out handle looking thing. So you think hollow handle, it's gonna be light? No, it's not light. This sucker is probably over 100 grams total. Its thing is very hefty feeling, and of course those grooves make a nice little different type of grip for it too. So it's easy to grip, and it does have little like bulge at the bottom for going against the grain there and all that. So it works well for going up on the face and all that. So I like it. I like the design of it. Of course, it's adjustable. Let's see if I'm showing you the right side. Oh, the side with the arrow is there where you adjust it to. It goes 1 to 9. Of course, with any increment in between, it doesn't click. So it goes to 9 like a Gillette Fat Boy type of thing or Slim, but it doesn't click at all. It just happens to have 1 through 9 type setting numbers on it. But let's show you how you do this. So, of course, I want to show you the blade. So I'm going to take the handle off. It unscrews, and all the mechanism stays on the head, not in the handle. So there's the handle. And yes, you get a screwdriver in there, and you can take that little brass insert out of there. I did it once when it was brand new, just to do it. And of course, here's the adjustment thing right here, which you can adjust. I'm going to take the cap off, which has the blade. I've just got an Astra in there. So I know you're surprised too that there's not a Gillette Silver Blue in there. It's just an Astra. But I knocked it down to an Astra. I probably would like to, at setting 5. I probably actually would like the Gillette Silver Blue better. But that's what I got. But I'm playing with it. See, when you get it, you try different things, and that's what I'm doing. That's why I threw the Astra in there this time. And there it goes. It goes in there. So it has the cross piece instead of just a post, which is, to me, it's more secure. I like that, so I just put that back on like that. I'm snugging it with my fingers. Now, if I wanted to adjust this, I just leave that a little bit loose, and I adjust it. Like if I want to go up to, I'm on the wrong side. So that's up to 6, but yeah, let's knock it back down to 5, and then I would snug it like that. And there's not really, is there any overhang? No, I don't feel any blade overhang at all. And I love it when there's no overhang or just a fraction where you can just barely feel it with your fingers. So yeah, I'm liking that a lot. Now we're just getting it warm in the sink water here. So it's been on the face for a few minutes. So yeah, let's get the shave started here. First pass, of course, is with the grain. Oh, the scent on that orange is wonderful. So yeah, that first pass of the neck, very comfortable. Only need the weight of the razor because it has plenty of weight. It is a steel razor. And setting 5 for me is very comfortable, definitely on the milder side. And for me, 6, where I have been shaving normally, is definitely more aggressive. I mean, between 5 and 6, to me, is a noted difference. To me, that's when it really starts jumping into the more aggression of the razor. So this 5 is quite nice. I know I'm getting tempted to do just a single pass on the nose, but I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to give that time to heal up so I can do a single pass tomorrow before church. So that's why you're not going to see it today. But that orange, oh, and it's really, oh man, that smells so wonderful. Scent strength out of a 1 to 10, I'd call that probably a 5 or a 6 anyway. The strength is, and it's like a robust orange scent. It's not like a mild orange scent. It's strong orange scent. So as far as the full strength of it, I'd say, yeah, probably a 6 tops. But it's a strong 6. It's robust. It's a concentrated orange. And it's really nice. To me, it smells mostly orange with just that hint of smoke, which is good because I'm not a big smoke fan. Don't really care for smoked meats. All that is, to me, it's too much. I don't care for all that. But when there's a little smoke, I do like that. Like when you put a little smoke in your bourbon, yeah, I like that. All right, pass 2 is across the grain. And of course, if you watched last week's video, which was basically learning how to shave with a DE razor video, I believe I talked about that with the grain, across the grain, against the grain. Yeah, the setting 5 on this is very nice. It's got enough aggression to really knock down your shave in 3 passes, but not so much that you're gonna feel like the blade too much. So it's like, yeah, I think 5 would suit a lot of people on this razor. And again, it goes down to 1, so it's like, so if you really need a mild shave, and some people do. I'm not knocking, I'm just talking about what this old gray-haired whisker face needs. But on a younger face, maybe you got some skin issues, then yeah, you could adjust this down. What's so great about an adjustable razor is you can adjust it down, up, whatever you need. The razor will grow with you. That's what you see. This is definitely a razor for life. You never have to get rid of it because it can just adjust to your needs. Plenty of aggression, plenty of mildness. Yeah, it works well. And of course, it's a gorgeous razor too. It is absolutely gorgeous. Having it here in person, yeah, it is absolutely a beautiful razor. Putting on the soap for pass 3. But I just wanted a more mild but still efficient shave. And yes, this is a very expensive razor. It was over $400 for this razor. And I got it at Christmas time last year when they had a sale, so I got like the polished version, which is normally more money, but it was on sale, so it knocked it down. So yeah, so it's it's over $400, and you could really spend some money on it too, depending on how kind of polish you get and everything else. So yeah, it's easy to spend a lot of money in this razor, but so it is not for just to go out and buy a type of razor, just simple and easy. No, it's like, yeah, this one that I thought about and saved for years. So yeah, I wanted this razor like 2 years in advance that I wanted this razor. And yeah, I got it for Christmas time. So I'll have to see last year. Now, pass 3, of course, is against the grain. So my facial hair goes down, my neck hair goes up. So we're just going to oppose that. So on the third pass, we've knocked it down enough. We're going against it. Won't have that, that negative abrasive effect. There we go. So I know that I'm going against the grain because I can feel more resistance, but still it slices through it like butter. It absolutely, there's not like any catching, any drag, none of that, because that's what'll give you those ingrown whiskers. I don't know what I did down here on my lip, right on the lip line there too. I got it there. So I'm sure it was poor technique of some sort that I did, because I rarely get ingrown whiskers anymore. Just, it's a rarity. Another advantage of using a DE with the nice, efficient razor blades is because, yeah, it really reduces the ingrown hairs, ingrown whiskers. You know, buffing fast. I'm gonna leave it instead of just buffing it right now. I mean, there's so much residual slickness in the soap. I could keep going, but I'd like to show you the technique where I go buffing with water afterwards. So we're gonna do that. But this is definitely the money pass. Going against the grain. I did have somebody vehemently opposing 3 passes with a DE razor, but for my face, I need it. I absolutely need it. Maybe a more youthful face it won't necessarily be necessary, but for me, it's necessary. And that's what they always talk about. Your mileage may vary. And I'm showing you what I do with these gray whiskers and all that. And you can just use that as a base and do what you want to do and try different things yourself to see what works better for your face, your skin type. And that's what's good about this, because you can adjust things, tweak things. You learn things by watching me and others. But then you make it yours and try things. Say, okay, that doesn't work for me so great, or maybe that's overkill for me, or no, I need more, what have you. Like right now, as good as this razor is and all that, and a lot of money for it, there's still a little bit of spots here and there. So I use a little water, because this is a Barrister Mann soap. Which is a tallow soap. I didn't mention it before, but yeah, it is. So I'm just gonna put some water on my neck right there, butt base of my neck right there. Just to clean it up, really extra light to it, even lighter than before. Trying to really keep it light. One little whisker at the base. Gone. There we go. Now the other side. Just water out of the sink right there. Flip it around, have a fresh side. And I think you could probably hear that. So there's just a little bit. And this is like the thickest area of my whiskers at all, right here. Try down low. Oh, yep, one right there. One little spot, maybe going the other way. Yep, it was going out this way instead of that way. So I was like, okay, there, done. Okay, we can pause and wash up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Just washed off the face with a warm washcloth. Cleaned up the equipment. Oh, in fact, let's give you one more. Dry my hand. There we go. One more look at the razor, because that thing is absolutely gorgeous. That is the Blacklands Osprey. So yes, very much enjoy this razor. Very comfortable shave. That setting 5 I just had such an enjoyable shave. You can see that setting again one more time. You go put that aside to dry out. And now, I didn't talk to you about the soap too much, because really it's just got the 1 scent profiles. Smoked orange. It's a strong, fresh orange. Hint of smoke. Talked about that, and it's got tallow in it. Now the aftershave we're using, and it's complementary. It's not a match at all. This is Chiseled Face Bespoke. And this got a mess of stuff in it. In fact, I didn't write it down. I only had so much room on my little note, my 3x3 little note. So I brought the tablet in with me with all the description on it. I put some glasses on so I can read it to you here. This is what they say about the scent. And I went by nose, what I thought out of the samples that I have, what I thought would pair well with this. And this is the one I pulled out of like 7 that I have down there. It's basically the essential oils are vetiver. They call it ancient fossilized Himalayan amber, frankincense, opapanex, which is sweet myrrh, clove, pepper, bergamot, patchouli, cedar, vanilla, anise, and labdanum. This is between extracts and oils, so that's what it is. So that's what mess of stuff in here. And of course, there's other, besides just the alcohol, and there's other stuff in here too to make this nice for your face. So give it a little shake. And of course, I'm going to use it once and put this aside too for my giveaways. Oops, I didn't do the alum, so I'm really feeling the sting because I forgot to do the alum like I normally do. But yeah, we'll skip it this time. So I'm getting the pure sting of that alcohol on here, which is what I like. I like especially if I don't use the alum block, then I want to use an alcohol based. I just like that. I want to feel that sting. I want to know that I got the antiseptic properties going. So yeah, so I felt that definitely. Now the scent on the face here, giving it a second for the alcohol to clear. And that's one of the things I think they mentioned too is like, it's kind of an overwhelming scent and you wait for the alcohol to clear. But you just basically described, for whenever I read that, you described like 90% of the scents you use anyway. You wait for the alcohol to clear. You got to give it a couple of minutes. And especially after 5 minutes, you can really tell better. But that's coming down nicely. And just the mix of the scents of those oils and extracts, I'm thinking, to me, it's this hint of smokiness and all that too from, I'm not sure if that's the myrrh or what that is, but to me, it had that like hint in there. So I think it's pairing very well. So I'm enjoying this aftershave. Glad I got that. Glad I got the medicinal sting out of it. But that felt very good. So I hope you learned something today. And if there's something else you would like to learn, feel free to give me a comment. If you disagree with me on things, if you do something differently, tell me what you do for your beard too. So because I'm sure people do a lot of things out there, and there are those who definitely are not afraid to tell me about it. Just do it respectfully. That's all I ask. But please, share what you do. So because that'll help others too when they read your comments. To maybe somebody said, "Gee, Scott, for your face, you're doing such tough whiskers, and that seems like overkill for me." So yeah, I want to hear what you do. But that felt very good. Nice close shave. I showed you my buffing. Neck is very smooth and close and nice. Yeah, I skipped this area today. I'll do it tomorrow. But the rest of the face is nicely shaved. And I'm ready to start my day and go about my business. And with that, please like and subscribe and go with God.